Hello, 大家好. Today we'll continue read the One Piece. Talk about Andrew now. Here. Okay.
Kutúzov walked slowly and languidly past thousands of eyes which were starting from their sockets to watch their chief. On reaching the third company, he suddenly stopped. His suit, not having expected this, involuntarily came closer to him. Any questions? He was just walking slowly. Languidly means kind of lazily almost.
Lazily.
Yeah,
okay.
almost. But it doesn't mean he's lazy. It just means that he's not walking
very seriously,
quickly.
Quickly. Past thousands of eyes.
Yeah, which were staring, should be starting from their, I don't know why starting, I think staring maybe.
Staring.
From their sockets towards their chief.
From their sockets?
Eye socket. Your eyes inside a socket. Your eyes are inside a socket. In the bone there's a socket, like a hole. Socket is like a hole in your head.
Okay, but why the eyes? Why staring from their sockets now?
It means staring with their eyes. That's what that means.
Staring? What staring mean?
Staring.
Staring? What does staring mean?
It means to look at something intently.
Okay, on reaching the third company, he suddenly stopped. His suit,
not having expected this, involuntarily came close to him.
His means the commander-in-chief.
Yes.
Suit.
Yes, we already said suit so many times.
Continue.
They weren't expecting this. Involuntarily came closer to him. Without choosing, came closer to him. They didn't choose to go, but they just accidentally came closer to him. Timókhin, said he, recognizing the red-nosed captain who had been reprimanded on account of the blue greatcoat. So Kutúzov is talking to this person, Timókhin, I don't know. He recognized the captain who had been reprimanded on account of the blue greatcoat. This captain has Dolokhov, right? Remember Dolokhov?
Yeah.
So this captain was reprimanded, means he being kind of.
What does reprimanded mean?
When you do something wrong, somebody yells at you, that's reprimand.
Somebody yelling at you because you did something wrong?
Yelling or just telling you did something wrong.
Okay, so
the captain was reprimanded on account because of the blue coat.
Oh, the captain had been reprimanded on account of means because of the blue greatcoat. Okay. But the chief recognized the red-nosed captain.
Yes, he knows this captain.
Oh, so this captain is being reprimanded, right?
Who had been.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Oh.
One would have thought it impossible for a man to stretch himself more than Timókhin had done when he was reprimanded by the regimental commander. But now that the commander-in-chief addressed him, he drew himself up to such an extent that it seemed he could not have sustained it had the commander-in-chief continued to look at him. And so Kutúzov, who evidently understood his case and wished him nothing but good, quickly turned away, a scarcely perceptible smile flitting over his scarred and puffy face.
Oh, why is sentence too long? I don't understand. Why they use that such long sentence? See? The sentence from here, almost 2 paragraphs.
You're just describing something. One would not have thought it impossible.
No, not. One would have thought.
Yeah. Okay, so what happens at Timókhin?
Timókhin is the captain now.
He stretched himself first he stretched himself when he was being reprimanded by the regimental commander.
He's stretching
himself. I don't know how he stretched himself. Stretching is like stretching. I don't know what it means. Maybe he just tried to grow very tall or whatever. But now the commander-in-chief addressed him, talking to him. He drew himself even more stretched. Right, so he became even more stretched. I don't know how that means. Maybe he's trying to become even taller. If you see how he stretched when he was being reprimanded, one would think that nobody can stretch even more than that. Okay, that's what I say.
So I don't know why he is being punishment. Why he stretched himself?
I don't know what stretch himself means. I think to make himself taller or something.
So when he was being reprimanded by the regiment commander, and he is stretching himself, right?
Yes.
But now that the commander-in-chief dressed him means the captain, right?
Yeah.
The rhino captain. And he drew himself up to such an extent that it seemed he could not have sustained it. So it, why have two words?
Sustained the stretch.
Huh?
He could not have sustained the stretch.
Keep ma. Keep ma. So but now this he means the captain.
Yeah.
Extend what they mean?
To such level, to such like amount.
Such level, it seemed he, the captain, right?
Yes.
Could not have sustained it. Could not
Keep like that.
keep it. Looks like he not keep it, but actually he keep it, right?
No, it looks like he cannot keep it any longer. That's what it's saying.
Or could not have sustained it. It means the stretch.
Yeah.
Why after it have a head?
Had, you have to finish reading. Had the commander-in-chief continued to look at him. He could not continue. Had means that if, it's kind of almost if. He could not continue. It had the commander-in-chief continue to look at him. So if it says if the commander-in-chief kept looking at him, he could not have kept like that. He would. It's almost like somebody is looking at you, then you kind of stretching yourself so much that almost like you're gonna die or something.
Had means if the commander-in-chief continue to look at him.
Yeah, almost like if.
And so Kutúzov,
who evidently, so he understood
his
what's
case.
going on. His case, captain's case.
Okay, and
so he wished him
nothing
but good. So
Okay.
he turned away.
Quickly turned away.
Yeah. And scarcely perceptible smile flitting over his scarred and puffy face.
So what type of smile?
I don't know, some smile.
Is scared?
No. Scarred. No, there's not a scared.
You know what it meaning?
Which one?
What this meaning?
Scarcely means like almost.
Almost? What a perceptible?
Almost visible.
What?
Visible.
Visible? What does visible mean?
Can't see, visible.
Visible means cannot see or can see.
Can't see.
Can see a little bit, right?
Almost cannot. Scarcely means almost cannot see.
Almost cannot see. Smile fitting over his
Scarred face means that people who have fight a lot have scars. Like if you get a knife cut on your face, you have a scar.
And puppy?
Puffy means like bread is cake is puffy, Cake is
Cake
puffy.
is puffy?
It's puffy, kind of like a sponge.
Sponge?
Yeah.
So his face is big. It's fat.
It's puffy. It doesn't say it's fat. It's just puffy.
Puffy.
It's like when you go to the dentist, your face is puffy because they put the medicine on your mouth and you cannot talk after a while because puffy.
Oh, okay.